Dontay, good to have you back on BYU Sports Nation. Cougars going to visit Cincinnati in late November this year. Why do you feel like your Bearcat program is ready to turn a corner and make some noise in the Big 12?
Yeah, first of all, getting the right resources. Now we got a $134 million indoor facility. Now we can compete as far as getting recruits now. And then secondly, just building a culture. When we went to you guys, we didn't have the best culture. And now we're just stacking recruiting classes and make sure they're on the same page so we can have a positive energy in our locker room so we can be able to win games in the fourth quarter.
Let's talk about that practice facility because I asked your athletic director about it as well. What type of a game changer is that specifically for you and the football team?
Well, if it was freshman Corleone, I'm living in there because it's just the crowd chamber. That's the resources we had now. I mean, back then we didn't have anything. Like, we just had a cold tub, that's it. But now we got the crowd chamber, the red light machine, like all that going to be a game changer, especially for our body for later in the year. Because our body's going to naturally go down because we don't have the resources to really use to recover. But now we got that resources, and now our body going to feel good in December, so we'll be able to go to a bowl game.
Clearly, getting back to that bowl game status is a huge part of getting to the next step. So it's not that Cincinnati was far off per se, but what is the next step to get to those 6 wins? Like, what has to change?
Well, first off, just joining the Big 12 alone, just the talent level was a big difference 23-wise, especially going against BYU. The size difference was noticeable. But now that we've been in here for 2-3 years, now we get recruiting the guys for that size, like a Joe Cotton, like one of the best tackles we got in the country to fit that mold of a Big 12 team so we can be able to win football games.
How do you perceive BYU, just having played against them and experienced what it is like to play against Cougars? Like, what's your perception of BYU in general?
Surprisingly, that was one of my favorite venues to go to seeing, it was a night game. We could see the mountains in the back. But also they played mind games. They were just way too nice. We're coming in, they're shaking our hands. I'm like, they let us lower our guard. That's why they beat us. But it's all love. I love BYU, and if I wasn't playing for Cincinnati, I'd be a BYU guy. So.
Really? Okay, so the atmosphere and just
the fan base is not toxic or anything. They're all nice. I seen them clean up trash after the game. I'm like, I never see that anywhere else. So just them taking ownership in their own stadium and not smoking or none of the bad things. I just like how they handle themselves.
BYU fans that want to make the trip to Cincinnati in late November, what are they going to experience when they get to campus if they haven't been there?
Well, it's the same as them. It's going to be like another home game to them. Our fan base is the same. They loyal to, they share beer together or something like that, talk trash, but it's all love at the end of the day.
The Bearcats, under Scott Satterfield, there's some continuity there with the staff and the head coach. How have you seen him evolve as a head coach in your time with the Bearcats?
Because I know his first year he wasn't expecting that at all, but just me, Joe Royer, Sorsby, we got on board, especially Gavin Gerhardt, a 6-year senior center, just us helping him out, building that player-led program, us being the foundation in the middle to go for us to the players and then him, so we can have we have Bearcat Council meetings, leadership meetings, so we can help our leadership grow. So when the season comes, we just playing ball, baby.
And we'll finish with this. You mentioned the culture. How do you feel the change? It's hard to pinpoint, but what are you feeling is noticeably different?
I can tell you one thing. I love showing up to work, but 2023 I did not like showing up to work. But it's second to none in our locker room. People doing stuff outside of football. They're going to art museums together. They're going to church together, doing Bible study together. It's not a lot of programs that do stuff like that. So I know that's going to translate over to the field.
He's a Cincy man right now, but maybe at some point, in a roundabout way, a BYU guy as well.
Maybe in the next life, baby.
Thanks, Dontay.
I appreciate you.